Hello, everyone. I am Chestic44, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we spoke to everyone who happens to be here, staying with us in the camp, and while we could proceed on into the city, I kind of want to try something. I mentioned a couple of episodes how there is a very difficult foe in the Midnight Fane, which we can go back into, we just can't leave because they blocked off the entrance. We are a bit stronger. We're armed up. I'm wondering if we can take it out. I'm willing to give this a try. Because there is some good loot that the thing happens to have. Oh, I guess we don't really get to choose at the moment, just this is who is with us. You know, we could potentially still do it. Okay, so I think we can get to it from up here. We are going to need to open up all the pads. We've been down into the secret entrance, so that's fine. Oh, right, you should get onto the horse. So that path is blocked off. This might be the way in. Yes, this is the way. We've already cleared out all of the enemies that are in here. The foe is down there. Let me drop a save so I don't have to run back here. Alright, let's start getting out buffs. You! We're gonna need buffs here. It's a dark enemy, so Shadow Shield wouldn't be good. That's around a level. Hang on. I am going to carefully step a little closer so that I can see it. There it is. Now let's see. Power attack, bark skin, stone skin, heroism, freedom of movement, see invisibility. Okay, that's not going to help. Blur, that's also a problem. Echolocation. So invisibility isn't really going to help with it. Greater mutagen, shield, which means it's immune to, whatever it's called. Magic Missile. Greater Magic Fang, Shield of Faith, and Fast Healing. And it's immune to Magic Missile, Force Strike, and Ice Missile Barrage. And it's got resistance to cold and fire. Okay. So, step back a bit. Let's get some spells prepared. So, I can put up a shield. Well, it's not really going to help. Well, actually it will. It's a shield bonus. Shield would actually help me. Mirror image might be useful. Also channeling... Okay, that might be useful during the combat, which we're gonna do in turn-based. We're gonna need it. Party members +4 morale bonus on checks to overcome spell resistance. Actually, that's gonna be good. And it's 10 minutes a level. That's actually gonna last a while. You! Oh, I forgot to check. What alignment is it? Chaotic Evil. Alright, so we are gonna want, Chaos. 36 spell resistance. Not good.
I will help where I can.
So, go ahead and... Are there any others? Archon's Aura, it could be useful. Yeah, go ahead with Archon's Aura.
Well?
You. Let's see. Frightful Aspect would be powerful. Heal is a touch spell. Communal Stone Skin and Communal True Seeing. Those would also be very good. Go ahead with Communal True Seeing.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
You are gonna go with... Let's see. Don't know about Death Ward. I don't think it uses any spells, so go ahead with the base Bless spell.
Are we ready to move out?
You are going to... let's see... You can save on the True Seeing. It sees invisibility, so invisibility spells aren't going to help. Mirror Image will help you. Okay, there's those spells cast. We'll do Shield of Dawn. You have Archon's Aura. Go ahead and cast Angelic Aspect.
Open your heart to me.
You can go ahead with Communal Stone Skin.
Missed me already.
You've got the Bless out. Go ahead with Protection from Evil. Sorry, Protection from Evil.
You require my unbiased opinion?
And you are gonna go ahead and just give us all haste. Oh, right, you can cast spells, surprisingly. You've got Divine Favor and Aid. Okay, go ahead with Divine Favor. Okay, there's some more spells. Next, we're gonna go with... You've got Shield of Dawn. Everyone's got Stone Skin. Good Hope. Good Hope would be good. Go ahead and cast Good Hope.
A bright future awaits us.
Bestow Grace is... Yeah, that's not gonna help very much. You can get a Shield of Dawn as well, so if he goes after you... Righteous Might would be... Okay, you've got Righteous Might cast.
I'm all ears. Skip the pleasantries.
No more spells to cast for you, and I don't think you have any more protective spells. That's for if someone casts a spell on you, so that's not going to be very useful.
I am never wrong.
Any other spells that would be useful? Don't want Elemental Body. Believe in yourself. +1 morale bonus to the chosen ability score for each 4 caster levels. I didn't know you had that. Very powerful. That is actually incredibly good. Well, not exactly. So I think you are going to be good on spells then. Go ahead and cast Mirror Image so you have it.
We stand.
You've cast the spells we need
What's on
to.
your mind? I wonder.
You've got that spell out. And I'll give you Frightful Aspect as well. I think that's about all the spells we need. And now that we've got these buffs, I'm going to drop a save for a moment, just to make sure I don't have to go through this again. Okay. And I don't think there's any abilities I want to use at the moment. Okay. Let's go ahead and begin. Lan,
Meditate on your
open us
mistakes.
up.
Might make you feel better.
Ivu. You do have the breath weapon, which is actually able to hit. Go for it. Well, it made a reflex save, but it did do damage. Camellia. Are there any spells I want you to cast? It's a death spell, and I think it's immune to death spells.
I'll cut you wide open.
Immune to cold and negative energy. It is not immune to death spells. That's promising. Try it as... You can't reach it. Fine. How about create greater undead? A devourer. Nope, it needs a full round. Okay, also, I just realized we do have a bunch of foes over there, which is not really good. Flame Strike. Actually, not a bad idea. Alright, Sela. I want you to get Mark of Justice on this thing. There we go. Nenio. We need a good, powerful spell on it. It's immune to cold. Go with Prismatic Spray. Oh no, that's Prismatic Spray. Elemental Assessor, though. Ah, you can't reach it. Disintegrate? Disintegrate would reach. That did a good amount of damage. Alright, Dayron. Elemental Assessor would be good on these foes, but you know what? Flame Strike on these two. There's some damage. Lan, well, I would like you to shoot these others. We need to take out these Greater Shadows. We're going to focus on that. And the Shadows are coming in. There's the Playful Darkness. Holy crap! Ivu. Okay, Ivu. Well, you can get 7 attacks on it. None of them worked. Camellia. Stormbolts does hit all enemies, and our allies are not damaged by it. Go ahead and give it a try. Well, it killed one of them, and did quite a bit of damage. My turn. Okay. Best chance we got, Dimension Strike. And... go ahead and attack.
Don't hold back.
There's a lot of damage. Alright, Sheila. Get on attacking. Not enough. Shadow Demon. You know what? Fine. Nenio. We need a good, powerful spell. Ice isn't good on it. That's Prismatic Spray. Kai Shout. You know what? Elemental Assessor. There's a load of damage. Dayrin. Destruction. That could work. It's immune to destruction. Son of a bitch. Alright, Lan. Finish off these shadows. The Playful Darkness is very well defended. And missing me repeatedly. Good. Alright, go ahead and attack. Didn't do anything. Camellia. It's immune to destruction. We know that. But it's a darkness foe, which means heal could kill it. It takes a lot of damage from heal. Alright. Dimension Strike again. Start attacking. Alright. We got it.
Smile. The world's not ending.
We're tough
just
enough.
yet.
You do enough preparation, and you're good. Now let's loot everything here. Which is quite a bit of loot. I'm gonna pick up everything that's here before I actually look through it all. We got loot there, loot there, loot there, and loot there. There's what I'm looking for. Alright, so what we've picked up. We've got... okay, that's the Blood Boiler, How to Be a Friend. Wail of the Banshee. We've got Inflict Serious Wounds. Scroll of Mind Blank. Belt of Giant Strength +4. Vast Intelligence. This ring continually grants the wearer the ability to avoid damage as if the player had the evasion ability. Whenever she makes a reflex saving throw to determine whether they take half damage, a successful save results in no damage. +5 Braces of Armor. +3 Resistance. Swarm's Bane Clasp. Speed Corrosive Short Spear. +1 Chain Shirt. Mithril Speed Scimitar. Interesting. Manual of Quickness of Action. If anyone reads this book, she permanently gains a +2 inherent bonus to her dex score. I mean, it's so incredibly powerful, why not use it? Cure Moderate Wounds, Vast Intelligence +2, Cold Iron Dagger +1. Alright. Don't know if we need to give the Ring of Evasion to anyone, but I am very happy. That bonus to Dex, very powerful. And if we wanted to, like, put a rope in here so we can climb down to that area, we could, but we really don't need to. Either way, I am happy. Let's head back to base, and we're going to rest so that, we don't have to deal with having used up all of those spells, and we don't have to deal with, Ivu being, you know, at death's door. So it shouldn't take too long here. Also, if we walk down here, we'll see they kinda... yeah, they collapse the entrance. There's no way out. Okay. I'm surprised I was able to do that much damage. How was I able to do so much damage? Hang on. The Mark of Justice. That's what was doing it. That's what was doing it. It was adding another 15 to the amount of damage. Mark of Justice is that strong?
We will
Remind
win this
me.
war.
Mark Justice. Hang on. 2 uses Smite Evil. Paladin chooses one target to smite. If it's evil, the Paladin's allies add her Charisma bonus to their attack rolls and add her Paladin level to all damage rolls. That's why. And it bypass any DR they have. Okay. So yeah, they get a bonus to attack based on her Charisma, which I think is pretty dang good. And since she's level 15, it's plus 15 damage. And, okay, you don't want that an automatic thing. And because you had Dimension Strike, and the foe we were facing had almost no touch AC, I was able to completely decimate him. Okay, that was really, really good. I'm glad I made that decision. The heal spell also did a lot of damage from Camellia, so that also helped a lot. So, ultimately, Playful Darkness, with proper preparation, not that big a deal.
I'm off.
Now, let's go ahead and just rest. Demon Slayer Soup is... yeah, it's not a bad idea. We'll go with that.
I value you greatly as a comrade in arms, Great War, but I also serve the law. It is highly likely that one day your profession will see you dragged up on the scaffold, and I will be there as one of the executioners or guards.
I understand full well that such an end is more than likely for me. Well, if I am to die on the scaffold, at least I'll see a familiar face before I go.
Huh. You know, I have to say, wow, a 1. Good God. I have to say, I really like Greybor. And he wants to talk. But I like Greybor simply in a way, just because of his professionalism. He is a huge professional, and I like that about him. Now, what do you want to talk about? Greybor gives a sly smile as he lights his pipe. The excited glint in his eyes betrays his impatience to share some news with you. Finally, he can contain himself no longer. Interesting news has reached my ears, Falai. There has been talk among the more disreputable citizens of Elutionera that someone is hiring the most vicious thugs and cutthroats to kill a certain Willidus. A familiar name, isn't it? I strongly suspect that this is the same Willidus who set me up during the assassination of Darazand. I'd call that a fortuitous coincidence. Remind me, what do you have against Willidus? I can't wait to have a few words with that fellow. He contracted me to kill the Baylor Darazand and insisted that I use the magical dagger he gave me, which turned out to be defective. My target escaped, and even though I'd only postponed his death for a few days, it sullied my reputation. This means, of course, that Willidus will have to pay. I'm not yet sure how I will collect that payment, in gold or his life. How did you obtain this information? I am an assassin. If I didn't know how to obtain rumors, I'd be out of work. I visited a few taverns, including a place called Bad Luck. It's a real cesspool, and information flows into it from all over the city. I was approached by someone who was looking for thugs to hire. He was the one who told me everything. I would have found out more if I had talked to him longer, but after he called me a bloody larva, he needed the dentist, and I needed a new mug of beer. Ha! Who is this Willidus? Greybor takes a slow, thoughtful draw from his pipe and then answers in a businesslike manner. Here's what I know about our prey. He is a demon and a wizard powerful enough to enjoy high status in this city. Lately, he has surrounded himself with a small army of mercenaries, but they are mere thugs who lack the skills of professional bodyguards. Ever since Willidus found out about the bounty on his head, he hasn't left his mansion. I suspect it's full of traps. I wouldn't underestimate the danger of facing Willidus. They were looking for real daredevils to bring him down, which means this whole business is almost certainly risky, maybe even suicidal. Who wants Willidus dead? The dwarf shrugs. An anonymous entity who apparently has more brains than Willidus and is smart enough to keep his name a secret from his employees. I bet it is one of the Descarites. Darazand was one of Descari's lackeys, after all, and even though internal strife never ends within that snake pit, they always team up against external threats. And what do you suggest? I'll be damned if I let a bunch of incompetent thugs get to him before me. No. First, I must have a little chat with Willidus, and then they can do whatever they want with him. How about we leave those hapless goons in the dust and visit Willidus' mansion first? Sounds like an exciting challenge, doesn't it? Do you want to kill Willidus? Not necessarily. Perhaps I'd rather have the full weight of compensation in gold. And yet the longer my vengeance is delayed, the stronger my desire grows to collect the debt in another way. How do we find him? His mansion is in the upper city. It's called the House of Wicked Knowledge. I'm not sure how wicked his knowledge is exactly, but he is truly wicked when it comes to business agreements. Alright, let's pay this Willidus a visit. Excellent. I think that conversation will involve some good old-fashioned violence. The upper city. Well, we're not going to be getting there for a while, so... Do we have any other quests, by the way? Okay, that... Don't need that, don't need that. Close that, close that. Okay, we've got those we need to do. Any other companion quests? No, none at the moment. Okay. Well, with that, I am going to end this episode here. Not the stream, just the episode. Next episode, the time has come to head into the abyss itself. This is going to be quite a thing. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44. I'll say Dennis Fly. That is me. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. And I shall see you all next time.